Today, we're really going to cut through some of the noise. We're exploring a business model that, well, it definitely caught our eye. It's about using AI, leveraging it to create recurring income. And it does this by solving a really common problem for local businesses, maybe one they don't even realize they have sometimes.
Right. Something often overlooked.
Exactly. It's about tapping into this, huge market that's often underserved with what looks like a surprisingly streamlined solution. Okay, so our source material for this exploration today is actually a sales page. It's for a system called Automatic Cash Letter Profits.
Yeah, I saw that. Pretty direct name.
It is, and it's designed, obviously, to grab your attention. And it did. It got ours with some pretty bold claims. So our mission here, what we want to do in this deep dive, is unpack what this system promises. How does it supposedly work? What are the mechanics?
And maybe what it tells us about the market right now.
Yes, exactly. What does it suggest about the opportunities out there for someone, maybe you, looking to start something new? We really want to get under the hood of how it tackles this marketing gap for small businesses. What really jumped out at me right from the start is this kind of paradox with email marketing for local shops.
You mean the huge potential versus the reality?
Yeah. It supposedly has this incredibly high return on investment, but you find so many local businesses just aren't doing it. Or maybe they're trying, but not really getting anywhere.
It's a common story.
Okay, let's really dig into this then. So the sales page, it kicks off with a number that just makes you stop. Email marketing, it says, has an average 3,600% ROI.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, think about that. Spend $1, get $36 back, theoretically.
That's huge.
It is. So it immediately makes you ask, okay, why isn't every single local business nailing this already? What's holding them back?
Well, that 3,600% figure, it's almost like a symptom, isn't it? The symptom of this massive inefficiency in the market. The real story there is just how powerful direct customer communication is and how much potential is just sitting there untapped.
Right.
And the source, the sales page, it's pretty clear on why this happens. It boils it down to like two main problems.
Okay.
First, businesses, they just don't know how to get people leads to actually opt in.
Yeah.
To join your email list effectively.
Yeah.
Their website might look okay, but it's not built to convert.
Right. It's passive.
Exactly. And second, even if they somehow manage to scrape together a list, they often have no clue how to actually market to it. What do you send? How often? How do you keep people engaged and, buying?
So that's a strategy gap.
It is. It's not that they don't want the results. It's that they lack a clear plan or maybe just the time to make it happen.
Okay, so it's not just about trying harder. It's knowing what to do. And that, presumably, is where this automatic cash letter profit system comes in.
That's the pitch.
It positions itself as this, complete AI-driven fix for both of those problems for local businesses.
Right. It claimed to guide the user through solving these issues for clients.
And making money while you do it. That recurring income angle.
Yeah. And they lay it out as this four-step process, supposedly very newbie friendly. And AI is sort of the magic ingredient simplifying everything.
How so?
Well, what's clever, or what they claim is clever, is how AI automates the bits that usually take the most time. So, step one, uses AI to turn a client's website, their existing one, into a high-converting landing page. And they say, in just 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. So boom, that addresses the lead capture problem. Gives them a focused place to get subscribers.
Okay, step one, capture. What next?
Steps 2 and 3 are about getting people to that page using QR codes.
Ah, okay. The QR code revival?
Kind of, yeah. The idea is the client puts these codes everywhere on their invoices, business cards, social media, receipts, you name it.
Integrating it into their normal operations.
Exactly. Make lead gen part of the routine. And then step 4, AI comes back in. This time, it creates the newsletters for the list you're building.
Ah, so it handles the ongoing content too.
Right. The goal is keeping customers engaged, bringing them back, generating those consistent sales for the business month after month. It sort of closes the loop.
Okay, so the core idea, the insight here, is that this system offers a clear framework. It tackles those two big failure points you mentioned, getting the leads and then nurturing them.
Right.
And it uses AI to make it seem very doable, giving businesses a path from having basically no list or a dead list to having this active database of customers. That sounds, incredibly efficient on paper. And the system really leans into that, doesn't it? Calling it the world's easiest business to build and run. That's a huge claim.
It's a very bold claim.
And it keeps hammering that recurring income aspect. When you hear something that strong, you have to wonder, okay, how How could it possibly be that easy?
It does make you skeptical, yeah. And the system explains it by combining these two things, AI and newsletters.
Yeah.
Like we said, the AI isn't just for the setup, it's doing the ongoing work too, generating those newsletters.
Right, the maintenance part.
Exactly. And the source makes a really interesting point. For a lot of these local businesses, this might be the very first time they've ever built a real, proper list of potential buyers.
Wow. So they're starting from scratch, basically.
Pretty much. And the thinking is, once these businesses start seeing actual results from having their own list, a direct line to people interested in what they sell, they're not going to want to give that up.
Ah, so it becomes sticky.
Exactly. That stickiness is what translates into those regular monthly payments for whoever's providing the service. That's the foundation of the recurring income model they're selling.
And the potential money involved?
Yes.
Well, the numbers they throw around are definitely designed to grab you. They suggest clients will happily pay, $500 to $1,000 a month for this?
That's the range they give, yeah.
So, quick math. Even one client at the low end, say $500 a month, that's $6,000 a year.
Not bad.
Get 10 clients, suddenly you're at $60,000 a year. And they describe that as a solid full-time income.
All from what they portray as a pretty manageable business.
And that manageability, that's the other fascinating part. The time commitment they claim is needed.
It's almost suspiciously low, isn't it?
It really is. Setting up a new client. Maybe 30 minutes, they say.
30 minutes, okay.
And then the ongoing monthly work for each client. Get this. Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes per client per month.
That's what it says. This extreme efficiency, it's not just about saving your time. It makes the whole thing scalable for one person. You can do it part-time or build it up to full-time.
That level of automation, if it works, really points to minimizing the hands-on effort after setup.
Which implies, I guess, that there's a huge hunger among these local businesses for solutions that are just done for them, plug and play.
Right. And this raises an important question. What does this imply about the actual demand? Is it really that easy to find clients who need this?
Well, yeah, because getting clients is often the scariest part for anyone starting out. But the sales page tackles that head on. It says client acquisition is super easy and newbie friendly.
Okay, how? What's the magic trick there?
It sounds almost too simple. Just send 10 emails a day to potential clients using a regular Gmail account.
Just 10 emails.
That's the claim. And they say you don't even have to do the hard selling yourself because their proven high-converting email and landing page templates handle it for you.
So the easy part relies heavily on those templates working and the market being receptive.
Right. What should someone realistically expect there? Is sending 10 templated emails a day really going to cut it?
Well, that's a great question. The method sounds simple, almost simplistic, but the easy probably comes from the fact that you're theoretically addressing a real and often quite painful problem for these businesses.
Okay.
It suggests the need is so widespread, the demand's so high, that even a simple approach gets traction because businesses know they need help with marketing. They just don't know where to find an accessible, easy-to-implement solution.
So the system is designed to let the service provider, you, tap into that existing demand with minimal friction.
Yeah, the idea is to make the outreach efficient. Let the pre-written stuff do the heavy lifting in showing the value.
So the whole promise boils down to unlocking this potentially significant income stream.
Recurring income.
Recurring income, right. With minimal time, minimal effort, and supposedly minimal cost to get started. It sounds like, the dream scenario for a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs, especially those wanting to use new tech without being tech wizards themselves. Okay. Let's shift gears slightly. For someone who is intrigued, who's thinking, okay, maybe this is for me, what do they actually get if they buy automatic cash letter profit?
Right, what's in the box?
Exactly. It's presented as this very comprehensive package, like everything you need all in one place.
Yeah, they break it down pretty thoroughly, clearly trying to anticipate and remove any reasons someone might hesitate. It starts with the core training, an 8-video step-by-step training course. It covers positioning, building the opt-in pages, using their methods, delivering for clients all supposedly without needing deep tech skills. Then remember the QR codes. There's a whole QR code profit system module.
Showing you how to actually use those for lead gen.
Exactly. How to sell it, demo it, deliver it. And crucially, they have a section on what you'll be selling and exactly how to sell it. This includes the services, suggested pricing, different packages maybe, and those prospecting and follow-up emails we mentioned. Then there are the tools to make the actual work easier. They provide done-for-you prompts and builders. These are for the opt-in pages, the thank you pages after someone signs up, and the newsletters themselves. Supposedly makes them look very professional.
So templates, basically.
Templates and maybe some AI prompt guidance, yeah. You also get outreach and closing templates, the emails for finding prospects, for sending demos, for following up. And this part is interesting. A Fiverr fulfillment system.
What?
It directly addresses the no tech skills claim. It shows you how to outsource some of the technical setup or tricky bits to freelancers on platforms like Fiverr, presumably cheaply. Comes with scripts for onboarding them, checklists, templates for handing off tasks.
Okay, so they're even showing you how to delegate if needed.
Seems like it. Then, for managing clients, there's a client onboarding and delivery workflow. A system for bringing clients on board, invoicing them, delivering the service month after month, like a standard operating procedure.
Right.
And there's a handouts and resource pack. This sounds like reference material things explaining EE and SGE.
Ah, the search engine stuff, expertise, authority, trustworthiness, experience, and the new AI search results.
Exactly. Important for showing clients you understand the landscape. Plus, objection handling tips, pricing sheets, sample newsletters, kind of a toolkit. And finally, to get you started finding clients immediately, they include 2,000 fresh leads.
Oh, actual leads.
Yeah, cleaned and verified local business contacts, they say, across 8 niches like dentists, vets, real estate agents, chiropractors, high-value local businesses.
Wow. Okay. That's quite a list of deliverables. And on top of all that, there are a couple of bonuses mentioned too, right?
Yep. Access to their private Facebook AI marketing group, which they put a value of like $564 a year on for community support, questions, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And there's an optional bump offer when you're checking out. You can choose to add an extra 25,000 leads for an additional cost. They value that at $600, aimed at people ready to scale fast.
So a lot is included, but connecting this back to the bigger picture, what's the price tag for all this?
Well, this is maybe the most striking part. The headline price is, for a very limited time, just $9.97.
Under $10.
$10. It's clearly priced as an impulse buy. The strategy seems to be removing any financial hesitation to get people into their ecosystem. When you look at that long list of what's supposedly included versus a $10 price.
Yeah, it makes it seem like an incredible bargain, positions it as super accessible.
Absolutely. The whole package seems designed to flatten those initial hurdles, giving you the training, the tools, the templates, even the leads. A complete roadmap, supposedly, for a beginner.
Okay, let's quickly hit some of those common questions, the FAQs they address, because they really double down on the newbie-friendly angle. They explicitly say, no tech skills needed, no website needed for yourself. It works globally in any language, and maybe, most surprisingly, you can start for 0 additional cost using free AI tools and free Gmail accounts.
So removing cost barriers beyond the initial $10 purchase.
Yeah, and while that $10 gets you the core system, you mentioned upgrades.
Right, they do mention optional upgrades available after the initial purchase. Things like a pre-built website for your agency, packs of viral content ideas, automated funnels for getting leads for your business.
Okay, so ways to scale up if you want to invest more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Presented as optional extras for those who find success and want to grow faster, but not necessary to get started with the main system.
And for peace of mind, they mention a guarantee.
Yeah, a 7-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Standard practice for these kinds of offers. Simple instructions on how to get a refund if you're not happy. And they also promise support if you run into problems, technically or with finding clients.
Okay, guarantees, support. But now we need to talk about the really crucial part, the part that often gets buried.
Yes, the earnings disclaimer.
Exactly. This is so important because it puts all those exciting claims into perspective.
It absolutely is. It's the dose of reality required by law and just common sense. The disclaimer typically states very clearly that the product is for informational or entertainment purposes.
Right?
It makes no guarantees about your ability to earn money or get specific results. None. It clarifies that any success stories shown are exceptional, not typical, and your results will depend entirely on your effort, your commitment, the market conditions.
And that you proceed at your own risk.
Precisely. It's a vital reminder. The system might provide tools and a plan, but you have to do the work. Success isn't automatic just because you bought the course. It balances the hype with the reality of starting any business.
Absolutely. It underscores that while these tools might be powerful, the human element, your drive, your ability to adapt, your persistence, That's what ultimately makes the difference.
You got it.
You have to synthesize those bold promises of ease and income with the hard reality laid out in the disclaimer. Keep a balanced, realistic view. So wrapping up this deep dive then, we've looked at how automatic cash letter profits presents this, well, pretty compelling model for generating recurring income.
Using AI and newsletters for local businesses.
Right. Solving that common problem of email marketing, getting leads and nurturing them. It's all positioned as easy, accessible for beginners, potentially very profitable.
But with that crucial caveat about individual effort and no guarantees.
Exactly. It aims to bridge that gap between businesses knowing they should do email marketing and actually getting results from it using this AI-powered, seemingly low-friction approach for the person providing the service.
Yeah, it packages a solution to a known pain point.
Okay, so here's something to think about, a final thought for you to take away from this. What could it look like for you to leverage some of these new AI tools? Maybe not this exact system, but through your own exploration. How could you use accessible tech to bridge a common gap you see in businesses around you? Maybe create something valuable, something impactful in your own community.
Interesting question. Lots of possibilities opening up.
Indeed. Think about the everyday problems, the inefficiencies you notice. Could AI offer a simpler yet highly valuable solution that maybe no one's quite put together yet? Lots to ponder there. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and definitely keep asking those important questions.